first outspoken DAs that put their necks on the line, going publicly, talking about on the media, under his own name, about the disastrous effects of Gascon's policies. So he's here to give you some comments on those issues.
Well, thank you, and thank you all for being here. This is so important, not only to the people who work in the DA's office, but to our entire community. And when I say our entire community, I mean all of our neighborhoods, from South LA to North County to East LA. We have different problems in different parts of the county, but we're all one people and we're all in this together. I noticed earlier when Sam put the statistics for Glendale on the PowerPoint, there were 0 homicides for Glendale, and that's a wonderful thing. But we do have some neighborhoods where homicides are out of control. Last year, we had more homicides in LA County than we had in the previous 15 years. And this year, we're on pace to have even more. Those homicides are by and large Black and Hispanic victims. The very communities that George Gascon uses, and I stress uses, to justify these experimental policies that he's brought to Los Angeles. Well, I'm here today to support the recall, full-throated, full-hearted, and I'm asking you all to do the same thing. We need this. I came to Los Angeles in 1994. Crime was quite bad. I see some young faces in this room. You wouldn't have remembered how bad it was in 1994, but it was another stratosphere. But I tell you what, even in 1994, we knew which way was up. We knew which way was forward. Today, it feels like more than ever before, Los Angeles is Los Angeles. It almost feels like we don't know what the right direction forward is. Certainly Gascon doesn't know. He's taking us away from where we need to go. And I point that out because we have an opportunity here, and this is extraordinary. Don't take a recall lightly. Politicians run for office, they win fair and square. They should have an opportunity to fulfill whatever that term is. But extraordinary times call for extraordinary measures, and this is one of those rare times where we don't have the luxury of waiting until 2024. There will be no third recall. If we are to stop this dangerous administration, we have to stop it now. If we wait until 2024, there will be immeasurable harm done, not just to the people who work in the DA's office, not just to the court system itself, but to all the unnamed victims who are walking the streets today. They're shopping, they're taking their kids to school. They don't know it, but some of these policies are putting their names on a list. And that list will see them in the court system as a victim at some point in the future. We can stop it. We can stop it now. We have that power. 2.5 years from now, in 2024, we're going to be farther down the path of the wrong direction. And if in 2024, we elect the perfect DA, the best Los Angeles has ever seen, man or woman, that person will be starting 2.5 years further behind than if we stop this madness today. And I'm talking about my boss. I'm talking about the person who oversees my career. But this isn't about me. This isn't about Jason. This isn't about any one person. This is about the community. And when it's that important, it's worth the risk of speaking out. So I don't want to take much of your time this afternoon. I'm really here to try to motivate and encourage action. You will likely get some mail, and the mail is going to say something like alert, official ballot, official petition on it. When you see that, don't put it on the desk. Don't put it with the rest of the junk mail that we all get. Take a few minutes, open it, sign it. It's a prepaid envelope. All you have to do is sign it correctly, put it outside for the mailman, and he'll do the rest, and then we'll do the rest. Because if we get George Gascon on the ballot, it's over. We're gonna get a new DA, and we're gonna course correct. We're gonna go back in the positive direction. We're going to give relief to our businesses in our neighborhoods that are suffering right now, especially our underserved neighborhoods where there's a concentration of poverty. Those business owners are having the hardest time. They had a hard time before Gascon and having a harder time now. When you combine the effects of homeless folks, loitering outside their businesses, scaring away potential customers, added to a DA who won't prosecute people who steal from them, how long can they hold on? They can't hold on till 2024. We lose those businesses, we lose jobs in the community. We lose those businesses, poor people who don't have the means of driving across town now don't have a store to go to. This affects everybody. So I'm calling on everyone in this community and across Los Angeles County to come together. There's not a whole lot these days that bring us together, but this is nonpartisan. This has nothing to do with politics. It has to do with people. It has to do with public safety. Thank you.